going on, people? Not sure if y'all can tell or not, but I'm sitting in traffic. Then I just had my load cancel on me. So I figured I'd talk to y'all about my first cancel load and get a little stick shift action going on. So no clutch, you know, obviously when you're shifting, you float around here. But yeah, man, my first load canceled on me. Now I gotta figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get truck order not used. But I'm just sitting back in the truck. I just crossed into Louisiana. This load I actually pulled before. So this load was going 97 miles for $950. But the crazy part about this load is they have other brokers posting this load for like $450. So when they post it for, you know, that load, they're gonna tell you, oh, the most we can do is 600 or, you know, 550, you know, some bull crap like that. Because this load right here is one of those straight through loads, you know. You get there early in the morning, you pick it up, and you're running straight through to your delivery. So when I called on this load again yesterday, mind you, I just pulled this load yesterday morning. And then I got home, looked on the load board, I seen this load again, so I called them up, same broker. Now, but like I said, this load was posted. This load was posted by other brokers for around $450. And I called them up. I said, hey, I see I got a load so from Louisiana to Baytown, pretty much is what it was. I said I just ran this load for you guys earlier today. I said I want to go ahead and run it again for you. So he's like, all right, cool. You know, this load is heavy as shit. It's 43,000 pounds heavy. I think when I weighed the truck with that load, I was grossed at like almost 79,000. That was on less than half a tank of fuel. So you know, he does his spiel, you know, oh, it's this, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what did we pay you last time? I said, well, y'all paid me $950. He was like, oh, no, that's too high. I don't think the customer's gonna go for that. And I said, all right, well, I want the load, but if you tell me I can't get it for the same rate I just pulled it for, then I will have to pass on it. So he's like, all right, hold on, give me a second, let me put you on hold. He puts me on hold. Does what he do. He had me on hold for like a good 6 minutes. So I just knew he was gonna say, I'm sorry, we couldn't give it to you. But he came back and said, hey, we can do the $950. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, so I was gonna attempt to try to pull these loads as many times as possible. But coming into Louisiana, my luck, it's some bull crap going on, man. It was always some bull crap going on when I have to go to Louisiana or go through Louisiana. The classic buddy right here. Ooh, motherfucker. That's the crazy. Ooh, shit, damn, that accident right there too. That's the crazy part about this truck right here. You know, an older truck, no on guard or any of that. Shit, I have to be careful for myself and everybody else around me. But yeah, if y'all want a little stick shift action, man, let me driving my truck. Here it is. It's a 10-speed, not a Super 10, Super 10s. So now I'm coming to a stop, and I'll talk y'all through it. I'm coming to a stop, give it a little throttle, ease off the clutch. Not clutch, ease off the stick, pull it out of gear. So now I'm coming to a stop. I'm watching my speedometer, which I got a virtual one over here. And once I get down to like 3 or 4 miles per hour, I'll slowly have it rocking on that third one, and now we're already in gear. So it's a no clutch, and then we're waiting on this little thing over here. We're going ahead and busting us a U. We ain't going on back home. Like I said, shifting, no clutch, man. I can't double clutch to save my life. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I hear any grinding, man, it sound like you ain't hear nothing. Yeah, so now we're just going back home, you know. I'll keep looking on the load board, see if I find something. If I do, you know, I'll go ahead and call on it. If not, hey, it's my butt on home, man. It's a good thing about the situation that I'm in. I have a very low cost of operation, man. My overhead is real low. Like I've stated before, I'm finna go ahead and pull it out of gear, so I'll give it a little throttle, push it out of gear, and then I'll go ahead and split her on down. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this turn right here. Get back on the highway. No clutch, you know, no clutch. But yeah, low cost of operation, man. It makes it a lot easier. At least for me, it does. Go ahead and put it in 5th gear. No clutch. Train on the track too. Split her up. Yeah, this shit goes into 6. On the highway. So I had been sitting in this traffic, man, for almost 2 hours before they called me and told me it was canceled. But he offered me the same load. He was like, well, it's canceled, but we do have an alternative going to Corsicana. So if you know Corsicana, that's right outside of Dallas. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't run that far, you know. I wasn't trying to be an asshole or anything, but I just don't drive that far. I drive in a 100-mile radius. That's what I do. It 10 gears. Yeah, I really hate this part of Louisiana and Texas, man. It's construction zones. We got a barricade on the left side over here, and the drivers be so scared to get too close to it, so they'll stay to the right of the middle line. Maybe they'll dampen and take your hood off, your mirrors and all that, to where you actually have to scoot your truck over more. You know, there's a certain part in between Beaumont and Winnie where there's barricades on both sides. You know, if there is no shoulder, like the little inch you see over here, or these little couple of feet or whatever, then you don't have that going through there. And honestly, I get anxiety every time I go through there. I tell you, them guys, they scoot over far enough to the left for their truck to pass your truck. And then once the truck passes it, they'll ease back over a little bit to where your trailer, by the time they clear your truck, their trailer tires are already on the white line. You know, that just, man, my heart be sitting over here racing. I don't like that, man. I can't stand it. I used to get on the CB and talk to a lot of drivers about that, man. Hey, maintain your lane, maintain your lane. You know. And then they got construction going on both of these rest areas over here. So, you know, you got to watch that. Eventually, these 2 rest areas are going to be open. Yeah, so when I did talk to the broker, I know he said it'll take a couple days before they can send the truck order not used. I'm not sure how true that is. So I'm gonna be on top of them, as well as talking to the person at my company that signs the rate cons to see actually how truck order is not used is sent. You know, I told him, I said, well, you know, I understand the load cancel. I said, let's just go ahead and send truck order not used. He was like, yeah, I don't work. I said, how long do it take for, you know, to get the truck order not used? Which I'm just assuming the truck order not used is pretty much another rate con that just says, hey, we'll pay you $150 or whatever, you know, because we didn't use your truck. Yeah, I don't work in the accounting department, but once they come up with the number, they'll email it to you or whatever. So that's what it is, man. So like I said, now pretty much gonna drive. What am I? I'm about a good 30-ish miles from where I park my truck. So I'll go ahead and do that. You know, but before I get there, I'll get about 10, 15 miles away. On the load board, I already got my eye on another load, but I was trying to wait until I get turned around. Y'all can see this over here. I know it's blurry for whatever reason. But I was sitting in all that, man. I was sitting in all that for 2 hours. You know? Granted, some of y'all will be like, oh, if you got a CB, you have to sit in it or blah, blah, blah. I do have a CB. Actually, that you looked up. But I seen this on the Google Maps, but it was going to route me around this. And if it would have routed me around this, it would have took longer instead of just sitting in it. So it was like, do I want to go 25 miles in an hour and a half, or do I want to go 50 miles in an hour and a half? So I just stuck it out right there, and then lo and behold, you know, it'll cancel the load on me. So, hey. So as of right now, this is day 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, day 3 of the pay period, and my gross is at $33.50. Obviously, if I would have got that load, plan was to go ahead and run it straight through, then my gross would have been at $4,300 for today, being the 3rd day of the pay period. Mind you, I'm only running in about a 100-mile radius of my house. You know, I'm not going deep into Louisiana. I'll go 30 miles into Louisiana, and I'll go into Houston or the surrounding cities of Houston. You know, Pasadena, Waller, Katy, Humble, you know, Angleton, stuff like that. I'll do that with no problems. But it has to be paying. Like I said, I am trying to stay light, but I have hauled, my last 3 loads have been on the heavier side because, I mean, they were only on the truck for 70, 80 miles, man, you know. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and complain over being heavy for an hour and a half, you know. It's not that serious. So, hey, if you got any questions or concerns, man, you can drop them in the comment section below. If you want to get in touch with me, you can send me an email at truckingwithbigdaddy@gmail.com. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I know some of you guys want to know what company I'm at. I don't plan to promote any company as of yet. Kind of hard to go wrong at a self-dispatch company, but I mean, hey, you never know. So until the next video, guys, hey, stay tuned. Like I said, today's Thursday, so if I don't get on the load today, I'll get a load tomorrow. You know, $400 or $500 load tomorrow. That'll keep me at my 4K gross. Hey, enjoy my weekend at home. Hey, you guys, all you guys,